Hi, my loves. Welcome back to another episode of The Rosy Life. Today, I want to talk to you and remind you that you are in control of everything that is going on in your reality, that you have control to change anything or anyone in your reality that you desire. The only thing is that we learn to get stuck and set in our own beliefs, and then those things that get in our way. But as soon as you learn that you can clear those, that you can change anything, then it's game on. I was inspired to do this after watching a couple of videos from some really big coaches. I'm not talking about manifesting coaches. I'm talking about world renowned coaches. And not only them, but also it really parallels a lot of things that I used to teach in therapy, and I used to teach to grad students when I was teaching different classes for new and upcoming counseling or therapist, and that is that you don't have control over certain things, and that is not true. And I'm going to get into this more because this video is for you if you've been doubting yourself, if you're wondering if manifesting works, if you are wondering why you feel stuck, all of those things. We're going to address this, and I know that this video is going to help all of you get through this wall and have a breakthrough. So before we get started, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. And those of you who have been already here supporting me, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for liking my videos, for commenting, for sharing, just for you being here and showing me all your love and support. I love you guys so much, and I want you to know that I think about you guys all the time when I'm going through my day. I'm always thinking about how I could share what something that just happened to me, how I can share this with all of you. Things that I work on with my one-on-one clients. I get really excited, and I want to share everything with you guys because I truly want people to fall in love with their own life and experience the feeling of greatness, right? This goes beyond manifesting stuff. For me, this channel is not just about manifesting techniques and things. This channel for me is about sharing with the world that you can love your life and love yourself and really like yourself and just feel good every day and feel good about being alive and feel good about everything that you do in your life, and know that you have passion, know that you have purpose, know that you have the ability to have and create anything that you want, that you're not limited, that you don't have to change and conform yourself to the world to have what you want, that you just have to learn how the world can conform to you by changing the inner self, by doing the inner work first. Okay, so that went on a little faint tangent there, but I am so passionate about this. Like when I think about my ideal clients, I literally have tears to my eyes thinking about the people that I work with, because I love my clients, and I love to see their transformations, and I love to see them wake up and step into their power and drop all the old baggage and the old chains that held them tightly, and then becoming these people that they knew deep down inside, because we all know deep down inside that we are meant here for greatness, to be the best versions of ourselves, and to have a beautiful life that we love being in. So if you're interested in working with me one-on-one coaching, I do that. You can go to TheRoseyLife.com. The link's down below in my subscription box, or the little box, information box, and you can reach out to me, email me also, and ask any questions about working with me. And if you want to do one-off manifesting coaching, I do that, or you can work with me in my 90-day containers, where we really dive in deeper to everything in your life, not just one thing or one technique. Okay, so today's video was inspired, as I said, by watching a couple of really big celebrity coaches. Okay, I'm not going to name their names. But what I've noticed is that they're really big. They're celebrity coaches, I call them, because they talk to people like Oprah, presidents, celebrities, those kind of things, those people that work with them. So they've been around for a long time and they have a lot of credibility because of their celebrity status. A lot of the things that I notice that they teach are wonderful, and the mindset work is wonderful. A lot of things that they teach are effective. I personally, as a former shrink, as a lot of you know, that is how I started. I am a licensed shrink. I no longer practice as a therapist, though, and I only provide coaching. However, a lot of the things that these celebrity coaches talk about sounds very familiar to the things that I would do in therapy, with the exception of a lot of the medical diagnoses that I had to give. So, however, one of the things that I catch onto pretty consistently is that they think that you are like, they teach a lot that you are invincible, that you're powerful, that you can do anything if you stop doing certain things, if you change certain things about yourself. And I'm going to get more into this. I'm going to show you how. But basically, even as a therapist, right, I would help people identify where they were at and where they wanted to be. In manifesting, what you are doing, what we're all doing, right, is we are at this point and we want to go here. And I'm going to show you a little drawing that I came up with. Okay, so you are here. This is, let's say, your present. Okay, this is where you are right now. And for those of you who have watched my 3-step videos, this is step 1, right? I'm here. Okay. And then the awareness part. Step 2 is accepting where you are, where I'm here. And this is also leading into step 2 right here, in where we are in our head, okay? And then, but this is where you want to be. So if you are here, right, currently, right this moment, but you desire something, doesn't matter what it is, okay? You desire something, then you're thinking, okay, I'm here, but I want this, or I want to be in this situation or in this thing, right? So in order for me to get here to here, right, these are the things that I have to look at that are in my way, okay? So these are the only things that are in my way from me being here, okay? So right now I'm here, and because of my past history, my thoughts and whatever belief stories, right, your self-concept, the way you talk to yourself, your self-talk, everything, like all these kind of things in here, right? These are the things that are the only things that are in your way from you having what you want, okay? The good news is that all of these things, these are all in your control. The difference with what I'm referring to, these celebrity coaches, is they say that you can have this, but a variation of this, right? That you have to focus on what you can control. And in other words, some of those things are saying that you can't control people, that you need to stop associating yourself or stop wanting a certain person, or you need to stop hanging out with that certain person, or to stop wanting the thing that you're so fixated on because it's holding you back. And so, in other words, and also with therapy, one of the things that I used to teach my clients and teach grad students too is that these things right here, these are the things that keep people miserable. So it's not where they're at that's miserable. It's not that they want this thing that is making them feel miserable. These are the things that cause the feeling of misery. Now in therapy, in the psychology world, these are the reasons why someone would come out with like a diagnosis of depression or anxiety or or any stress, OCD, any of those things, right? So any diagnosis, this is one of the theories from choice theory reality therapy, by the way, is saying that this is the quality world. In other words, when what I want doesn't match this, right? When these two things don't match, it's the equation is this plus this equals misery, equals anxiety, equals depression, equals feeling worthless, equals feeling all this, because what I want is not matching what I am experiencing in my world in my present moment. So since this does not match this, then I don't feel good. So in therapy, they teach, and also with these celebrity coachings, they're teaching is like, okay, well, you want to change this. Okay, you want to change this, or change how you're going to do it, or change who you want, or change what you want, so that this goes away. Because when this goes away, now you put a goal out into something that is actually doable. Now you put out an intention for something that you can get. And so you won't have these negative thoughts and experience anxiety or depression anymore, because now you've eliminated this thing that you were fixated on, okay? I hope that you guys are following me. Stick with me, okay? Just stay with me, because this is a very logical approach, all right? It makes sense, right? If I change what I want, I stop wanting something, and because it's making me miserable, right? Then the obvious logical answer seems to change what it is that you want, and stop wanting something that you don't have control over. Stop wanting something that you think that you can't have, right? Okay, this is one of the reasons why I stopped being a shrink, because I think that's utter bullshit, all right? Because when you wake up to who you are, you understand that the whole world is a reflection of you, right? Everything and everyone is reflecting me, right? I don't have to go out and change people. I don't have to go out and force, control, manipulate, make someone do anything so that I could have what I want. I don't have to do any of that. My power is not in people or things or doing. My power is within. My power is actually here. The only thing that I have to change is what I'm doing internally in here. And when this changes, every time that you address a belief, a story, you start working on your self-concept, you change your mental diet, your self-talk, you keep entering into the state of the person that is here. So that every time you eliminate another thing, you are getting closer and closer into there, because this starts closing up, and pretty soon you went from here to here, and this is gone, okay? This is gone, and now you are here. But what people try to do is they try to affirm on top of these things. They don't address these. They don't accept where they are. They don't become aware of these things going on. And these are your, I hate this word, block, right? But this is where people get stuck, right? Because they are here and looking here and think that, oh, I don't have to address anything in here, okay? So now let me say this. This is for when you are learning this. When you actually understand that none of this matters, okay? That this is all part of the process, okay? You understand that you're able to go, oh, that's nice, but I can see right through this and just go right here and have what I want. Instant manifestation, right? However, this is where you're stuck, this is what you're fixated on. How do you know you're stuck and fixated on this? Because you keep asking questions, you keep asking if it's working, you keep asking if you're doing it right, you keep doing another technique, you keep changing lanes, you keep going from aisle 1 to aisle 5, then to 3, then back to aisle 1, and then back to aisle 5 and 4 and 6, and then you come back to aisle 1. You can't decide. You don't decide, you don't remain focused. So you want to be able to be here, here's what you want, and you have a laser focus of, I don't give a fuck about any of this because I already know what's happening. So you're laser focused on this, despite this. Even Neville said that we're not here to change people, change situations or the circumstances. We don't have to settle. We don't have to conform. We don't have to change what we want. Hell to the no, okay? No, we are here to see that we can have what we want despite of appearances, despite of what it looks like, despite of what we hear, what we see with our eyeballs, with our ears. It doesn't matter. The only job that we have is to remain focused and trust that if I remain persistent and focus on my desire, none of this matters, okay? So when we're learning about manifesting and we're learning about this, then you want to look at these things to learn how to remove the power that you think these have, okay? So when you're working on your self-concept, you're learning how to diminish the power of these things, the negative self-talk, the negative self-beliefs, the low self-concept, whatever. You're learning how that these things, the negative stories, negative beliefs, what you've experienced, your circumstances, you're learning that these don't have any power, that you have the power to change all of these, to be able to have a doubt, a negative thought, and still get what you want, okay? If someone tells you that they have zero doubt, they're full of shit, because if we were going to be on this earth to have zero doubt, we would not be in human bodies. We would be robots. We would be perfect, right? We're in human bodies, and human bodies include emotions, include feelings, and I promise you, even the coaches that tell you that they don't have any doubt have doubt, because something is always going to be around reflecting our former beliefs. The difference is, okay, the difference is that, like I said, when you know who you are, you're able to notice the doubt, notice the fears that pop up, and despite these, you're able to laser focus and live in the end. So laser focus is your living in the end, all right? You being persistent is persistence, even though this shit's happening in your face like a little circus, right? Your persistence is you keep focusing on this, focusing on this, focusing on this, focusing on this. You don't have to ignore or not engage in your reality, because that feels crazy, it feels delusional. You want to engage in your reality, and you want to notice when you get these triggers, right? You want to notice those, but you persist anyway. You're like, it doesn't matter that this is happening because I still get what I want. It doesn't matter. I still get what I want. I still get what I want. I still get what I want, no matter what. Okay, so that is what I wanted to share with you guys today. For those of you who are thinking that it's not working, or you feel like this isn't working for you, it only works for other people that are master manifestors, right? Trust me, you are all master manifestors. You're just having to shed some old beliefs, some old programming from the past that was keeping you back. And remember, you are here, you want to get here, you just got to see what is here, what is in your way. It's stories, thoughts, your self-concept. It's a little combination of these things in here, right? And once you learn how to do these, this is where coaching comes in so freaking helpful. Once you learn how to address all these things, and you can even learn how to address it for free in the 3 videos that I put out, step 1, step 2, step 3, right? If you really take the time and do those things, you will be able to address these things, okay? And despite these things, you will understand that this is yours. This is literally, no one's taking it from you. No one's taking your desire. No one's holding it hostage in a basement. No one's saying you can't have it. It's literally you telling yourself that you can't have it. It's literally you telling yourself some reason why it's not yours. It's no one else's you. And I'm just going to tell you guys that I know what it feels like. It feels like you're trying and you feel like you're putting all your freaking effort into this, and that you feel like you've done everything right, and you're just like, what the hell? Where's my shit? Just keep persisting, okay? You will have what you desire. You will have what you want, right? We are here not to change the world. Remember, we are here to overcome and have our desires despite what the world shows us. So yes, you are in control of everything. You have the power to change anything in your reality. Don't worry about what other people are telling you, naysayers, negative people telling you, well, if it hasn't happened yet, it's not going to happen. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. No, that's all bullshit. If you want to believe it, you can. I'm not trying to make you not believe it, but for those of you who are in it to win it with me, let me tell you, you want to stay laser focused on what you want. And the more you teach yourself to do that, the faster you're going to see results in your life for everything. You will begin to see little breadcrumbs of your desires surfacing. They're not signs, it's actually movement, okay? And if signs make you like fixated, drop the word signs and just start focusing on movement. I'm seeing movement. I'm seeing movement. Look, this is more movement. This is showing me more movement that I am. Everything is on the roll. I'm going to keep persisting. Hell to the yes. Even if I don't see movement, I know there's always movement, because I don't have to have movement. I already have the movement up here. I have the evidence up here. Remember, this is the inner work. I don't need the evidence from the world to change or show me shit. I just need to decide that what I see and do and hear within is going to push out with my persistence, okay? I hope this video was helpful, and I know that you guys are going to see movement, and I intend for all of you to have breakthroughs and just really wake up loving your life and falling asleep with your little heads on the pillow with a smile on your face, knowing that all is well, because it really is. All right, my loves, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.